All right, welcome to Miamisburg High School for tonight's MVCC Junior Varsity Game of the Week. Jared Bergstrom and Andy Horton giving you tonight's call. It will be the Springboro Panthers taking on the Miamisburg Vikings here at home in our first contest of this evening. Looks like it will be number 12, Evan Logan, going up against number 23, Matt Yim of the Panthers for the opening jump. Refs stop play, and Springboro wins the opening tip as it is corralled by number 5, Khalil Trent. Trent's going to shoot a three, no good, and it is rebounded by number 32 for Miamisburg. Ball stolen away by number 33 of the Panthers, and he will be fouled.
It's a nice way to be able to force a turnover and get back on defense, or and get to the rim on offense, force a foul.
Fouls on number 30, Brendan Johnson of the Vikings.
And he'll knock down the first free throw.
Second one is good, too, for the Panthers as they hold the lead early 2-0.
An early press to inbound the ball. And Miamisburg is going to kind of struggle to get their way across half court. Oldson has the ball. He's going to drive. Kick out to number 30.
Johnson shoots a three and makes it.
Nice vision by the point guard there. Being able to penetrate the defense and kick out for the open man.
Drive in by Yim, has it swatted away by Rida Waden.
You really got to like how both teams are playing so far. There's a lot of ball movement on both ends, and it looks like both teams are really able to have really been able to get into their offense.
Logan drives in, shots no good, but an offensive rebound. Kicks it over to Otteson, and a turnover for the Vikings, their second.
And Otteson is going to commit the foul to stop the break.
That'll be his first, team second.
Really got to like the hustle by Logan in order to get his own board and then try and create something.
Yin thought about the three, kicks it back over to Trent. Trent looked like he wanted to shoot a three, but he gives it down low to Yim, and Yin's shot is good.
That was a really nice pass there by Trent. He saw his open teammate and gave it down low to Yim, stepped through the defenders and finished off nice and easy.
Juan runs up court, kicks it over to Johnson in the corner. Johnson can't hit a second three of the game.
That shot's a little rushed. If you're Miamisburg, you kind of want to move the ball around a little more. Now Trent, he's going to spot up from three, and he's going to knock that one down.
Trent drills his second attempt from behind the arc, and Springboro up 4 early.
Trent having a really nice effort early and having his own effect on the game.
Watton dribbles in, kicks it. Well, no, thought he was going to kick it to Johnson. A rebound off the shot for Springboro. Gives it back up to Yim.
Now Trent back to Yim, now over into the corner to number 33, no good. Rebound.
Rebound Wadden up court quickly to 32, and he is fouled, and I think he was fouled by Yim.
It's really nice hustle by Miamisburg in order to get the defensive rebound and then force the issue on offense, get to the line early.
First free throw is up and no good from the Vikings. Second free throw is up and no good, but an offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Addison. Nope, that's Addison now has the ball.
Johnson's been doing really good work on the boards early for Miamisburg.
Addison drives in, kicks it, decides to kick it cross court. Johnson saves it from going out of bounds to Wadden.
Wild pass by Addison.
Wadden's going to drive into the paint, gives it off to Johnson, and he lost it going out of bounds.
It was a nice pass, but Johnson was unable to hang on to it. He's had a few opportunities early on offense, but just hasn't quite been able to finish so far.
Down low to Yim. Yim puts it off the glass for his second bucket of the game.
And when they go inside the Yim, they've really been effective so far. He's a very efficient offensive player for him.
Kick over to Johnson, out to Wadden. Wadden's going to step back now. Logan's shot's no good. Johnson with the rebound. Or no, that was Logan with the rebound. Wadden loses it, trying to split the defenders.
Trying to do a little bit too much there with the basketball.
Foul.
He's got a really tight and slick handle, but you know, sometimes, you know, it's a little hard to go 2-on-1.
Wadden ended up getting tagged for the foul there.
Number 1, Mike Etheridge checks in for
Trent
Springboro.
can't hit his second three of the game. Offensive rebound for Yim.
And that was just a really poor decision by Yim. He didn't know where to go with the ball before he left his feet, and then just kind of got lucky to throw it off of Miamisburg.
Ball's going to stay with Springboro. Inbound goes to Etheridge. Kicks it over to Nate Thomas. Thomas kicks it out, back out to Etheridge, just inside the arc. His shot is good.
And that was a really nice possession from Springboro.
Addison brings it up court. Addison kicks it back out to, that was to number 22. That was not on my roster, so we'll find out. But Miamisburg hits their second three of the quarter. Kicks it over. Trent thought about taking the three. Kicks it over to, or back out to Yin. Yim's shot from behind the arc is good.
Wow, Yim has been sharp here in the first quarter.
Yim has 7 of the team's 14 points. Foul was on number 11 for Springboro. That is Ian Pennington. His first, team's second. And Etheridge comes out of the game for the Panthers. Long inbound goes out to 22 at half court, and he gives it off to Addison. Kicks it over to Logan. Ball intercepted by Trent. Trent, numbers for Miamisburg, 3-on-1. Trent can't get the layup, but Elliott comes up with, or no, that's Thomas comes up with the rebound, and Springboro calls a timeout.
You know, the Vikings have really just had an issue executing here on both ends of the floor early, and if they're going to get back in this game, they're definitely going to have to change some things.
Springboro does not call the timeout, actually. Miamisburg 15 trying to get some separation, but gives it off to Otteson.
They've just kind of looked really unorganized the whole first quarter.
Logan gives it back to Otteson. Otteson shoots a three. His three is no good. Rebound by Thomas, and I think he was fouled by number 22.
I really feel like you have to try and work for a better shot there. That was, I mean, he was somewhat open, but you know, you haven't really been able to get a lot of things to fall early, and so taking a semi-contested three is not exactly the best opportunity. Now here on the other end, Yim over to Trent. And
Trent has it poked away, but Thomas there to corral it. Jump ball will be in favor of Miamisburg with 18.6 seconds left in the first quarter.
Well, for probably the first time this quarter, something has not gone Springboro's way. So
15 seconds left. Miamisburg just gets past half court. Gives it over to Logan with 8 seconds left. Logan dribbling, kicks it over to Otteson with 3 seconds left. Ottison's going to shoot a three. It's no good. Rebounded by the Panthers, and that is how the first quarter ends. Springboro leads by 10 on the road, 16-6. Besides Miamisburg's two made threes, they have not really had anything going for them offensively.
Or really defensively, Jared. I mean, like, they really haven't been able to stop the Panthers, allowing 16 early points. And when you're not executing on the offensive end and you're not executing on the defensive end either, then, I mean, it's just not a very good combination.
No, it's going to be hard for the Vikings to crawl back, try to get back into this one.
Indeed. I would think that they would probably look to either Logan Evans or Otteson, you know, to get them back in the game. They seem to be the most comfortable with the ball so far. But, you know, just because they've looked comfortable doesn't mean that it's, you know, gone, that it's been very successful.
Right.
So.
And early in the first quarter, Johnson, number 30 for the Vikings, had a couple of hard rebounds that he got, but I mean the Vikings were just unable to do anything with them.
Yeah, Johnson's effort level has definitely been there, but he just, along with the rest of the team, has not really been able to execute. Springboro's going to start with the ball. Number 33 He's going to spin
Fouled
on the way to the basket and get fouled.
You could see the arm grab there by.
Oh yeah, clear contact. You could hear that from across the gym.
First free throw is up and no good.
Number 32 is going to check in for Miamisburg. The second free throw, that one's going to rattle in. Miamisburg brings the ball up court quickly. They're going to kick out to the corner for a three.
Three is good by, that is Logan, I believe. That was in the far corner. Yep, number 12, Evan Logan.
Now Springboro is going to bring it back the other way. Ty Davis off to number 33 now.
Gives it back to Pennington, back to number 33.
Davis is going to drive in.
Has it poked away. Shot is good for the Panthers, number 33.
That was a beautiful shot there.
Falling out of bounds,
by
too.
The big man. That showed a lot of finesse. Miamisburg Number 15 is going to drive, and he's going to lay that one in nice and soft. Pennington kicks out to Davis.
Davis throws a shot up. Almost gets it to fall, but he'll go to the line to shoot two.
Man, if he would have gotten that one to roll, that would have been something.
Foul is on number 15 for Miamisburg.
And, you know, the Panthers have just been a lot more aggressive in this game. I mean, they've been attacking the line. This is the 5th or 6th time, their 5th or 6th trip. I mean, they've been getting to the line no matter who it is. You know, the backup point guard or, you know, everyone. It's great to watch.
Wadden checks back in for Addison for the Vikings.
Davis' second free throw is going to rim out.
So Springboro misses both shots. Leitner goes in, kicks it back out. Or Leitner, sorry. Ball, he was fouled on the way up by 33. His first, team's third.
I didn't exactly know that was a shot. It looked like he passed it there, but.
It looked like he was trying to pass it going out of bounds, but refs say he was in the act of shooting, I guess. First one is good by Leitner. Cuts it to a 7-point game.
And just like we said, like the Vikings needed to execute at a higher level, and they've done that early. And they're really getting after it right now. And
ball
the steal
is stolen away,
but it's
blocked
gonna
from
be
behind
blocked
by 33. Logan from 3, it's no good.
But the hustle
what a
to save the ball
by the Vikings. Even though it goes back to the Panthers, what a save. Shot there is no good by Markham.
That's rough if you're Springboro. That was a really big momentum play for Miamisburg, and they didn't finish, but then at the other end, neither did Springboro.
Leitner high off the glass, no good. 33 with another rebound for the Panthers, and he is going to be fouled by Leitner.
That really was a rough attempt there by Leitner. Difficult trajectory. And playing against a bigger man, and I mean, just an awkward positioning.
You're going to see Yib check back into the game for the Panthers.
I'm really interested to see what the Vikings are going to do about him, because he's given them a lot of trouble. He's hitting the 3, and he's, you know, got a couple of easy layups, duck-ins. So, I mean, if they can stop him, then maybe they have a chance of really getting back in this thing. 8-point game, 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. And the second of 2 free throws is good.
So 33 checks out now. As you see, Etheridge check back in for him. Springboro has stretched it back out to a 9-point game.
Now Walden's going to bring it up. He's going to use the pick now over to Logan.
Logan,
he's going to take a 3. That one's no good. It was a good look, though.
Yeah, another good look by
Again,
Logan.
with the rebound up to Etheridge.
He hits it off to Trent.
Trent finds Pennington over in the corner.
Trent gets it back, kicks it over to Yim.
And now the ball back into Trent. Trent, he's going to drive. He's going to miss
Gets
a layup.
His own rebound,
puts
and
it up.
Can't get the bucket to fall, but he'll go to the line for 2.
That was a really, really nice effort by Trent. A lot of hustle and effort there.
Foul is on number 3, Jaden Leitner, his second, team's 8th.
And, you know, that just kind of goes to show why exactly Springboro's up here, you know, early. They're just getting they're hustling more to all the loose balls, and they're winning most of the plays.
Second one is up and no good. But a foul the other way. I believe that was on Yim. It is. That'll be his second foul.
So now Logan to inbound the ball. You get that into Walden. He's pressured down in the corner. He's going to bring it up quickly, though.
Almost loses it out of bounds. Almost went a little bit too fast for himself.
Yep. Now Walden's going to get it back. Throws it inside.
Down low to Lettner, and he gets the bucket, and he's going to go for the free throw.
He seems like a tough kid. He's, gone up amongst the trees like a few times. And he's not a big kid. I mean,
it says 5'11", but I mean, he doesn't look that tall.
No, he doesn't. But it says 145 as well. I mean, he's
and
a
he'll look
skinny
145. Panthers come up off the missed free throw by the Vikings. Trent's going to square up from 3, almost does shoot it, almost makes it.
Walden's going to get the defensive rebound, and he
Walden
navigates
splits
traffic.
2 defenders twice.
Gets the screen.
Johnson was calling for it down low. Juan thought about the 3. Juan's going to drive in, kick it out to Lettner, kicks it over to Logan in the corner. Or no, that was Addison. Well, that wasn't either of them. That was number 24.
DJ Barnes.
J.D. Barnes. Trent pulls up, shot's no good.
Rebound by Lettner.
Rebound.
Now over to Walden. Walden's going to bring it up. 3 minutes left on the clock and counting. Walden's going to use the screen, and now he's going to drive, kick it over to Lettner.
Lettner's 3 is way off target. It's going to go back to Springboro.
Miamisburg, they've gotten a fair amount of pretty good shots. They just haven't been able to execute.
Right, lack of getting the ball to find the bottom of the net.
Yeah.
And that's something Miamisburg maybe just needs to see happen here just to try and get some momentum back.
Mm-hmm.
It's still an 8-point game, 22-14, just under 3 minutes left.
And since Yim checked back in, he has not had the same effect that he had in the first quarter. So maybe coach has kind of singled in on him.
And especially now with 2 fouls on him, 2 or 3 more, and he's gone.
Definitely got to be careful. Don't want to pick up a third here before the half. And now it looks like they're gonna trot out Trent Etheridge, number 33, who we still don't have a name on, Ian Pennington, and Nate Thomas. Number 33 is going to bring it up to Trent in the corner.
3's no good. 33 caught it.
But he was out of bounds when he caught it.
I mean, from our vantage point, I don't think he was out of bounds when he landed.
I saw his foot down. He took a quick step to try and pull the ref, but
Addison guarded by Thomas.
He's going to use the Lettner screen. Now Lettner's going to post up down low. He's been really aggressive.
Lost it, gives it down low to 24 or Barnes. No good. Lettner comes up with the rebound.
Showed a lot of hustle.
Juan's going to shoot a 3, and then that 3's no good. Rebounded by Pennington of the Panthers.
Now Pennington is going to bring it up, and he's going to drive to the bucket and get blocked by Otson.
Pennington set to inbound. Gives it up to Markham. Down low to Thomas, and he gets the easy bucket to fall.
And, you know, Miamisburg, they've just been too soft inside on the defensive end.
Addison thought about it, gives it over to Lettner. Lettner's 3 is no good. Rebound, Thomas.
Good ball movement there by Otson, but it's just not quite enough right now.
Trent kicks it over to Pennington. Pennington gives it over to Markham. Markham's 3 is no good.
You know, it's remarkable that Miamisburg is so far behind right now. I mean, it's only 10 points, but it really feels like it's more because Trent has he's not executed very well on the offensive end. I mean, I thought he'd have a really big impact coming into the game, but so far he just hasn't been able to really do it.
Lettner gets an easy layup or backdoor layup there. Pennington shoots a long three and it drills it.
Well, Trent might not be doing everything that we expected him to do, but his teammates are picking up early.
15 thought about the three, gives it over to number 30. That is Johnson. Gives it down low to Lettner, and he lost it between his legs, and it's going to stay with Springboro.
And it's just kind of silly mistakes that are hurting the Vikings right now. That if you can correct before or during halftime, maybe you have a chance to get back in this one. Pennington, he goes inside to Thomas. He's going to turn around.
Gets the shot off, no good, but gets his rebound.
They're going to call
him for the foul.
Over the back.
That'll be Thomas's
look of disgust
first.
On his face.
32.1 seconds left. Johnson inbounds it to Otteson, and he loses it. Corralled by 15, and now Otteson going to bring it up court.
Really good hustle.
Okay, they get it past half court. 15's going to drive all the way into the paint. Shot is good with 19 seconds left.
Really good hustle by both teams right there. And for one of the few times so far in this game, Miamisburg is able to win one of the hustle plays.
Pennington pulls up from the free throw line. Shot is no good.
That one
almost an offensive
awkward.
Rebound. 2 seconds left. 15 gets the shot off. No good. And that is how the first half ends. Springboro leading by 9, 27-18. Welcome back to the second half of our MVCC Junior Varsity Game of the Week. Springboro currently leads by 9, 27-18 over the Panthers, or over the Vikings. Otteson cross-court pass to Logan. Takes the screen from Johnson. He's going to pull up just inside the arc, and it's going to stay with Springboro.
They've been this first half of the first possession, I guess they've been very active. Been a lot of movement.
Johnson gets the inbounds pass. Gives it to Otteson. He's going to kick it back out to Johnson. Loses it out of bounds, and they say it was tipped. Otteson now guarded by Pennington. Gives it off to Wadden. Otteson's going to shoot a three, and it is no good. Long rebound trapped down by Feldman. He's going to go coast to coast, and it was blocked from behind by Captain.
Yeah. Feldman had a really, really nice first half. It might not exactly show up on the box score, but he was everywhere.
And a offensive rebound jump ball in favor of Springboro.
And as I said his name, Feldman goes on the ground for another loose ball. So Springboro's going to keep it. Inbound pass to Feldman, and he's going to bring it up.
Gives it off to Markham. Rebound for the Vikings after the missed attempt by Markham. One comes up. One's going to reset and dribble back. Otteson gives it over, almost tipped away by Feldman. Wadden gets it back. Down low to Johnson. Or no, that's Captain. And is poked away, and Captain will pick up another foul. That's his team's first of the half.
And, you know, it just really goes back to the first half where they're getting some good looks and they're making good plays, but they're just not really being able to execute.
Yeah. A lot of contact. Pennington dribbles out, gives it off to Trent. Trent pulls up from the free throw line. His shot is no good. Saved from going out of bounds by Thomas, but saves it to Miamisburg.
He's going to bring it up. He's going to attack the rim and get blocked by Feldman.
Wadded away by Feldman. Stays with the Vikings. Inbound pass goes to Logan right underneath the rim.
And that's really easy offense. If you're Miamisburg, that's the type of stuff that you need and you're going to have to get throughout the rest of the second half in order to get back in this game. Feldman, on the other end, he's going to get to the rim, not going to get it to fall. Walden's going to bring it back.
Wadden can't get the rebound or layup to go. Offensive rebound by Johnson. Captain over to Logan. Wadden thought about the three.
And they'll pull it out up top and reset. He's got Trent on him. Cross court to Otson. Now down into Logan. Logan, he's going to drive in. No good.
Trent's almost get the rebound. Pushed it out of bounds.
A little fancy dribble gets him across half court, passes, and it's going to be deflected out of bounds.
It's going to stay with Springboro. As now we see Lettner enters back into the game for the Panthers, or for the Vikings, correction.
Markham's going to get the ball now. Over
Pennington three is good. Stretches it back out to a 10-point game.
Otson is going to use the screen. Now kick out to the corner. Logan's going to hesitate and then drive in, make a little kick over to Johnson. Now to Lettner. Otson's going to use a Lettner screen, pull up from three.
No good.
And it's going to carry him over the backboard and go out of bounds. .320 left in the third quarter.
Only a bucket by both teams so far in this second half. Pennington set to inbound.
He gives it up to Etheridge, and he's going to walk it up court. Defended by Walden.
Ball poked away.
Inside. And
it's going to go back to Miamisburg. It was deflected out of by Springboro.
Not so sure what happened there, but
now Ottison's going to bring the ball up court.
We're going to kick it to Johnson on the wing. Logan back up top of the key. Now Otson back over in the corner. Johnson, he's going to kick it now inside to Lettner. He's going to force up a shot. And, man, this kid has really made some tough baskets tonight.
Even got hit on the way up. No call, but gets the bucket to fall.
I'm not so sure all these baskets have been advised.
And look at him, Lettner comes up with the steal. Going to go coast to coast. Can't, a little bit too hard off the glass.
You got to contain yourself, young fella.
And it's going to go back.
I cannot believe they did not call the foul on Walden. Wow, there was a lot of contact there.
Almost blindside blocked him.
Yeah, as Trent lost the ball out of bounds. Lettner has really been a flash this game. And with a beautiful pass inside, it's going to be missed by Logan. Defensive rebound comes the other way.
Wadden comes up with the steal. Numbers for the Vikings. Wadden, the way he stopped, I thought he was
basketball right now. As Walden's going to regain control. Gives it to Oddson, and he's going to drive to the rim.
Oddson, the hoop and the hack. And he's going to go to the line for the and one to cut it to a 5-point game.
Lettner found Logan wide open underneath the last possession down. And
yeah, that's a layup you got to make.
You got to make it, but then for the other on the other end, Nate Thomas wasn't able to finish, so got another turnover, and
Oddison completes the 3-point play and cuts it to 5.
Etheridge to bring this one up to Trent in the corner, top of the key to Pennington. Now Yim is going to drive in, does a little spin off the glass and in.
Yim's first basket since the first quarter.
Where has he gone? He was so good in the first quarter, and then he's just been silent the rest of the game.
Logan's going to drive in. Almost lost it. Kicks it out to Oddison.
And they reset now over to Logan. He's going to look
back over
and
to
find
Lettner. Oddison wide open for 3. No good. And he stepped out of bounds.
Odson's just been a little off this entire game. He's had a lot of good open looks, but the theme of the game so far for the Vikings has been the inability to execute offensively, getting good open looks and still not being able to finish. As Pennington, he's going to get a good open 3, and that one he's not going to finish on. Now Walden's going to bring it back for Miamisburg. He's going to pull it up at the 3-point line. Now he's going to survey the defense. He's going to use a pick and then dish it inside to number 22.
Lettner lost it.
And the Vikings have had good ball movement for for large portions of the game, but just either silly turnovers or just poor execution have hindered them.
38 seconds left in the third quarter. Miamisburg got a foul called. It's going to be a blocking foul on Yim.
And that's really nice ability by Otzen to
that is his 4th.
To use his body and create the contact and get to the line.
First one is up and good by Oddison.
He's really doing a lot for his team here in this game.
Vikings down 6.
And second free throw.
No good. Thomas comes up with the rebound for the Panthers.
Now Etheridge is going to bring it up. Almost loses it. Turns around, throws it inside to Thomas, and he's going to get the
counted
basket and one. And there's been numerous occasions here in this game where Springboro, they've kind of found themselves in a little bit of trouble with the ball, and then they pick it up and they turn around and there's a guy wide open right under the basket. Miamisburg has not done a very good job of staying disciplined defensively.
Thomas cuts the lead back up to 9 for the Panthers.
Logan has it up top, back to Oddson. He's going to find a man in the corner.
Captain's going to shoot a 3, no good at the buzzer. And that is how the third quarter ends. Springboro stretches its lead out to 2, or adds 2 more, and now leads by 9 going into the fourth and final quarter. And just like going into halftime, it's the same thing. Miamisburg just not getting the buckets to fall on the wide open shots.
And you know, a lot of times they've looked really good here in this game. It's just, I don't know. It kind of seems like they're just lacking something tonight. You know, whether it be the hustle when it comes to all the effort plays, or just to touch on some of their shots, because they've had a lot of good open opportunities, just not been able to really execute on many of them.
I mean, 9 points, it's still a comeback. I mean, Miamisburg can get it.
Oh, definitely, because they have shown a lot of flashes tonight too. I mean, Lettner, he's been really, really good. He's been nice to watch. And Walden, even though he hasn't done a lot on the scoreboard, he's shown a lot of energy tonight, and kind of giving this team a boost at times. It's really, I mean, the game of basketball, it's really all about getting shots to fall, and if they can just get a couple more shots to fall, then who knows? We'll see.
Lettner inbounds it to Captain to start the fourth quarter. Gives it down low to Lettner, back to Otteson on the back door, and it's turned over by the Vikings.
And it's just about every other play type deal where close but no cigar, just not the communication is just not quite there.
Thomas gives it off to Trent. Trent over to Feldman. Trent's going to shoot a three. Trent drills a three.
And Feldman has just had a great game all around. Defensively, offensively, scoring and creating. He's really helped his team a lot tonight. Lettner at the top of the key. He's going to find Captain, and then they're going to swing it over.
Candil. Shot's no good. All long up court pass. Lettner, and it's going to stay with Springboro.
Kind of a risky pass there by Feldman, a little bit further, and that would have been a beautiful play, but they're gonna get the lucky bounce, get the ball back, have another opportunity to stretch their lead, which is currently 12. 6:01 left on the clock.
Trent gets the inbound pass.
Trent now gives it up to Feldman. He's gonna drive and pass it off. Now back up to Trent at the top of the key. Feldman's gonna get the ball back. He's gonna drive to the lane. He's kicking it out to the corner. Now rotates over to Trent, and he's starting to get those shots to he's starting to get those shots to fall down now. Whereas I think in the first half he's 1 of 6. He's got 2 of them going down now here, early in the fourth quarter.
Lead is up to 15.
Otteson, he's going to attack the rim, get the ball knocked away. He's going to recover, and then put it up off the glass for an easy bucket. 13-point game. And they're going to bring the double over onto Trent now. Bad pass by Trent, and it's going to be stolen by Otteson, giving up.
Candil shot's good.
It's an 11-point game. Now Trent, he gets it across half court. This is where they doubled him last time. It looks like they're not going to bring it this time. Feldman, he's going to attack the rim, and he gets it up nice and easy off the glass. Now Otteson, he's going to rush his way down the court. Does a little fake pass, high up off the glass. That one's going to bounce
rebound
out.
by Captain, and the putback. Back to an 11-point game with 4:30 left.
The pace of this game has picked up significantly here in the last couple minutes.
Candil
Feldman,
intercepts
he's going to make a terrible pass.
Down low to John Logan, out to Candil.
I think you really had to take that layup. I mean, you had the ball all the way at the rim, but you don't take it. But now you're going to go to the line with Captain here.
Koppel with the shot. Free throw is no good.
And so then at the line it was Koppel instead of Captain, and now Captain is going to come in for
Koppel's second free throw is up and good. Cuts it to a 10-point game with 4:15 left. Looks like Miamisburg's going to come out with a full court press.
And Walden, he might be small, but he has a lot of energy. He's going to help force that turnover.
Koppel gets the loose ball, gives it off to Candle. Down low to Johnson, or that's not Johnson, that's Captain. Fouled the other way. Foul was on number 22 of the Vikings.
You know, Miamisburg might not have brought all the intensity early, but they definitely have it late. As Lettner, he will check back in the game for Koppel.
Inbound pass tipped by the Vikings, but corralled by the Panthers. Trent's going to come up court, kicks it over to Etheridge. Back to Markham. Pennington back out. Well, they're just going to keep moving it between those four.
Now Trent up top. He's going to give it over.
Etheridge, crossover drive to the paint. Scoop
that
is
was
good.
A pretty layup.
What a layup move by
navigate
Etheridge.
The defense and get to the basket.
Screen by Lettner. Candle doesn't use it, Will. Gives it over to Lettner. Johnson.
With the jab step, now he's going to kick over. Walden with the ball. He's going to probe the defense, drive, and now
loses
he's
it momentarily.
Kick out to Captain. He's going to drive, kick to the chair.
And that chair saved that person in the front row from getting a ball to the face.
Indeed. He obviously thought there was a defender, or he had a teammate there, but the spacing was a little off on that play.
.307 left, up to 12-point game lead for the Panthers. Having trouble getting it in, and Yost calls a timeout to save the ball.
I don't know. I think they might have gotten it on time, but no sense on giving them a shot to get back in range in this one.
Miamisburg down 12 here late. 3 minutes, just over 3 minutes left. Do you think if they can get a couple of shots, a comeback is possible?
Oh, well, it's definitely possible. I mean, and they've, like we've talked about throughout the game, they've got a couple of guys who have been, you know, they've kind of gotten some stuff going their way. And so if maybe Lettner and a couple of these other hustle players can, you know, help to inspire some confidence and some energy, who knows?
12 points. I mean, it's only 4 shots if you make 4 threes.
Yes. Sadly for them, high school basketball does not have a shot clock.
Yeah, that's another thing. Springboro can start holding on to the ball if they want to.
And we will see if that's the strategy, because so far they've been very aggressive.
Pennington set to inbound. Gets it into Trent.
They're going to double him.
And they're going to say he's fouled by Candle.
Now Pennington looks to inbound it again.
Inbound goes to
Ty Davis, and he's going to get the ball knocked away. Back the other way in transition.
Candle floater is no good. Feldman with the rebound, and Feldman is fouled. Let's see which one they call it on. Looks like it is on 15 Candle. Again, his third, team's fifth. Inbound goes to Etheridge. Wand almost tries to poke it away. Pennington going to fake the handoff and goes in for the bucket.
Pennington has really played a really nice overall game tonight.
14-point lead. Shot is good.
By Johnson. That was a nice finish there by Johnson. A lot of contact.
12-point game with 2:20 left.
Etheridge, he's going to sprint down the court and not going to get that one to fall. Walden back the other way.
Numbers for the Vikings. Walden swatted out of bounds, but fouled by Feldman.
I don't know if that was a foul, but man, Feldman has been everywhere throughout this entire game. I've been really impressed by him tonight. So Walden is first of 2.
First is up and no good. This is where if you're the Vikings, you've got to hit these down the stretch.
Yes. Still a 12-point game. And
if he made this one and could have made the last, it's down to 10.
Yep, every missed shot is just a blown opportunity right now.
Etheridge going to run up court too quickly to Trent. Trent denied by Otteson.
By Otteson. That was a beautiful defensive play. Now
Walden
kicks out
hands
to
off
Otteson.
to Otteson. Gets the doesn't get the circus shot to fall.
And Feldman, he has another block on the game. He has been great.
Fouled there on the play. It depends on which one.
That was a nice block on the defensive end by Otteson, but it's just not quite enough. I mean, and it was a good pass from Walden to get him, the shot there at the other end, but
foul
too little, too late, man.
Was on Logan. An 11-point game. Ball is poked away by Koppel.
And Feldman is going to bring the ball up past half court. He's going to hand it off to Etheridge. They're being really aggressive right now. Walden tried to steal it.
Shot's no good. Thomas destroys the rebound, gets the putback, and they count the one.
I almost every time I've looked at this guy, and every time he's gotten the ball near the basket, he's gotten an and one. He's very good at finishing through traffic. I would say that the Panthers have a very bright future if these kids can stick around, because they've played excellent tonight. And he's not going to be able to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. Otteson's going to bring it up court for Miamisburg. He's going to look at a three, but he's going to pass it over to Lettner, who's going to drive. And he's going to finish.
Layup is good.
Difficult shot. Finally get it into Trent, and he's going to kind of push off there a little bit, but bring it up into the front court.
Thomas is fouled.
That one is going to go against Walden as he was on his way to the rim.
That'll be on Walden, his second.
And so because the Vikings are in the bonus, Panthers will get free throws. Tom's first free throw is up and no good.
No, I mean, like,
but he's gonna
get his rebound,
get the offensive board, and put it up off the glass. Just total domination. Walden gets it over to Otteson, and he's gonna try and drive. He's gonna lose the ball, and Trent is gonna come up with it. Just every single hustle play tonight, just about, has been won by the Panthers.
And it looks
like they're probably gonna let it run out.
Well, they're gonna say Otteson fouled him.
Maybe not. Guess we're gonna play the long game. Trent, his first one is gonna be no good.
Up
they
court
get the
to
ball
Walden.
up to Walden.
Otteson drives into the paint. Circus shot off the glass is good. But with 32 seconds left, Springboro basically just has to get it in.
For all their struggles on offense, Miamisburg has made some really tough shots tonight. And they're gonna, and as the Panthers get that one up to Thomas, Nate Thomas has really been stuffing the stat sheet the last couple minutes.
Walden pulls up from three, no good. Feldman's going to dribble out, and he's going to dribble out the final 7 seconds, it looks like. And that is how the MVCC Junior Varsity Game of the Week will end. Springboro comes in and pulls away late and wins it by 13, 53-40 over the hometown Vikings in your MVCC Junior Varsity Game of the Week.
We'll be back.